What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm your energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Some of you guys are about to have a lot of fun. A lot of fun, okay? You could be going somewhere. Sagittarius. What's up, Sag? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm gonna pull up two oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. All right. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin. Sagittario. All right. First card you have is You Are Here for a Reason with wind chimes, peace and harmony, and throne, position of authority. Okay. All right, Sag. So I feel like the universe wants you to know that you are here for a reason, okay? We're all here for a reason, okay? Just because you don't know your path yet, it's because you haven't found it yet, okay? We're all meant to find our own path at our own time, okay? We shouldn't be trying to beat Samantha. We shouldn't be trying to, you know, be in the rat race because everybody's path is different. Everybody's gonna take a certain amount of time to get to where we have to get to. Okay, but I feel like if you didn't know the reason that you're supposed to be here, if you didn't know, like, why, you're about to find out. Okay, I feel like peace and harmony is going to come to you because you're going to find out the reason why you were supposed to do something, or the reason why you're supposed to be here. I feel like with throne, I feel like you are have meant to have a position of authority in some way. People are meant to look up to you in some way. Okay, whether that's you having a job, kids, friends, family, whatever. You're meant to be, you're on this throne. Okay, or the universe is going to give you this throne, or they're going to show you, like, this is the throne that you're supposed to be at. Okay, this is why you're here, this is why you came down to this planet. Okay, we don't ever find out freaking when we're 20. No, I mean, some of us do. Let me not say that. Everybody's time is different. Maybe you're too focused on somebody else. Maybe somebody found their path. Maybe you're like the youngest and everybody in your family is married and kids and happy, and you're the still one that's still trying to figure out your life. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. You don't look at somebody's life and be like, oh, they got all of that, they got a family, and they're going on vacation together. Oh my God, man, that doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean nothing. They're probably miserable together. They probably hate each other and only together for the damn kids. So do not look at somebody and be like, oh, no. Okay, because looks can be deceiving. Half of these people here, man, they paint a pretty picture for everybody to see. But man, if we was a fly in their house, okay, so don't worry. Don't worry, okay? I believe it's gonna be trying to trigger you and show you, a lot of people that, have found their way or whatever, but it's not to make you feel bad. It's to kind of like, if you take a second and you really look, man, those people really aren't happy. Like, if you take a second, you'll realize, oh, that's not genuine. Oh, that's not real though. Yeah, y'all look cute, but it doesn't feel cute. I just walked by y'all and man, I wanted to throw up. That's not real. Okay? That's all you got to do. All right. Anyways, what is You Are Here for a Reason, throne, and wind chimes? You have the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Some of you guys are about to get your wish, okay? The Seven of Cups in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles with the Death card, Scorpio energy here. Okay? Yeah, I feel like You know, it's crazy because I feel like you're just like, so I trap myself. I trap myself with these kids. Oh my gosh, guys, stop. Okay, you're crazy. You're crazy. Kids are a blessing. Stop. You're crazy. You're crazy. Stop. Stop for real. But some of y'all are like that. You're like, okay, so I just trap myself with these kids, or I just trap myself at this job, or whatever. Okay, you have the Four of Pentacles. No, you didn't. Okay, I feel like these people need you. Your kids need you. That's who you're supposed to be authority. Okay, with the Five of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse, you're gonna realize that this is what you're supposed to be because it's peaceful. It's not fighting you off, right? Obviously, if it's your kids, it's like it could be easy for you to be a father. It could be easy for you to be a mom, right? It's really easy for you to be in this position of authority with these people or your kids. That's how you know it's supposed to be there. It comes easy for you. You know, you don't get backlash, you don't get pushback. And that's, you know, because everyone's supposed to be in a certain, you found your throne, you found your seat, you found your path, or you're about to. Okay, or like I said, a lot of you guys have already been there, but you're not realizing like that is a position of authority as well. Maybe you didn't realize that being a father is a position of authority, because think about your father, right? How did your father treat you? Like ass, right? So what you were meant to do is heal what your father did to you, right? And then when you have children, you're meant to raise your child. What is it? You have a boy? Yeah, you're meant to raise that child to be the opposite of your father. You understand? You're meant to show your son how to be a real man, because your father didn't teach you, because your father was so hurt and battered that he probably just hurt and battered you. So now your position of authority, your responsibility is to make sure that your kid does not do the same thing, that you don't repeat the generational curse. Okay, something like that, and you're realizing, okay, this is also like, I feel like you didn't think that something was as important as it is. Okay, because once you're gone, your kid's gonna have kids, and they're gonna, and if not kids, they're going to interact with other people. Like the energy is just keeps going. Okay, the Five of Wands in reverse, like I said, something is gonna feel like ease. Okay, that's how you're gonna know. The Death card here, Scorpio energy. Once you realize this, you're gonna drastically change something, or it's gonna drastically change your life. Because I feel like you're going to once you realize, okay, so my goal here is to make sure that my kids that they don't end up living the life that my freaking parents did, that I freaking almost got them into. Copy. You're going to drastically change anything that you're doing. Okay, so I don't want my kids to be liars. I am no longer lying. No longer lying. My freaking dad lied to me every day. I'm no longer lying. Okay. What else? You know, I'm getting father energy because of the throne, but if you're a mom, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Um, that's what you got to do. You got to drastically change something. If your freaking dad was a freaking type to not keep their promise, and you see that you're not gonna do that now. You're not even gonna say something if you know you can't do it, right? If you know that your father, you know, cheated on your mom, man, you did that or something, you ain't gonna do that ever again. You gonna walk the plank. You're going to, you know, this is going to drastically change how you move in life or whatever, and it's for the good. And the universe is going to show you this is why, you know. And when something is for you, it helps you. It's an equal give and take. That's how the universe works. You know, this is going to help you not become a liar, not become whatever, you know. At the same time, you're helping your kids grow up. You're teaching them. They're making you have to not become a liar, but you're actually helping them not become a liar too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you guys are feeding each other. Okay. That's how you know that when you're supposed to be in a situation, because it feeds you back. Okay. You learn something new every day from it as well. It's going to teach you something about yourself every day. Okay. And you're going to change throughout this process, right? Because just like kids are going to grow up. Your kids are going to grow up, and you're going to grow with them. You're going to change with them. Okay. Because maybe that's what you're realizing that your parents didn't do. They didn't change with you. They thought that you were freaking gonna stay 5 forever, and they treated you like you were 5. You know, you're like, no, I'm gonna change with my child. And my child is changing, I'm changing too. If they want to go there, we're going together. You know, like, I don't know, something like that. Let's clarify. I'm getting a lot, like, it doesn't have to be about a child, but that's just how it's coming real loud. What's the Eight of Swords? You have the Lovers, Gemini energy here. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, you're already there. You're here. Okay? The person, the situation, the reason that you're supposed to be here is already in your space. Figure it out where it is. Okay? It makes you feel good every day. You waking up and seeing it every day makes you feel good. That's how you know that you're already there for a lot of you. Okay? You have the Eight of Cups in reverse. All right? Some of you guys have to go back to this. You left it. You know, this is about love, and you now know that you're supposed to be over there with this person. You should go back to somebody here in love. Okay. If you know that, I feel like this is a very spiritual connection, a spiritual counterpart. Okay. This person tames your inner beast. They know how to like canoodle you, and this person knows how to calm you down. Right. And this is a lover situation. Like I said, your kids, like, it's like you could be crying over there in the corner, and they just come and just, oh, I love kids, don't you guys? Oh my god. Some of you guys, your kids are like, oh, it's okay, daddy. It's okay, mama. Oh my god, you guys! That's so cute. I love babies. Okay, that's so freaking cute. Yes. And you're going to realize, oh my god, it's you. Oh my god. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys. This is so cute. Okay, this is really cute. What's Seven of Cups in reverse? Like I said, this is not about your kids. It could be about a person. Like, you're realizing, man, that's my path. The lovers is your soul path. You are here for a reason. You're gonna find out the path. You're gonna find the person. Whatever. Okay. What's Seven of Cups in reverse here? And it's gonna see your value. It's gonna see your worth the first time and treat you like that. Treat you like the boss. All right. What is this? You have the Tower. Yeah. Out of nowhere, you're realizing, like, oh my gosh, like, this is my person. This is the person. Or I've always been here. I was just confused. I didn't really see it the way I needed to see it. Okay. What's the Five of Wands in reverse here? You have the Nine of Swords here. Yeah, I do feel like it's gonna cause some people stress here that you found your path. Okay, because I feel with the Death card here, you're drastically changing how you move and how you do things. So it's going to stress people out. The High Priestess in reverse, Pisces energy. But I feel these people were not listening to their intuition. Like, man, why are you so worried about what Sagittarius is doing? Like, a lot of these people, like, they bank their life on you. They're like, everything, man, my life revolves around what you do. That's on them. Because you're about to drastically change stuff, and that's on them. We're focused on our own lane. I feel like there's people around you who are not listening to their intuition. Like, you're gonna go do what the freak you have to do because life is still going, and you worry about your own damn shit. What's the Four of Pentacles? The Page of Swords in reverse. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, I think you have people here that are spying on you, stalking you here, spreading rumors, gossip. Okay. And I feel the universe wants you to hold tight onto your energy right now. Just hold tight onto your energy and be grateful that you know that you found the reason why you're here. A lot of people are miserable and desperate because they don't know because things are falling apart that they thought was theirs, and now they don't know their place in life. So, I feel the universe wants you to be really within yourself right now. Okay. Hold on to your energy. You have the Hangman. Yeah, I feel like you are going to change your perspective here. Okay. You are going to change your perspective when you meet this lover, when you meet this situation here. Okay. And like I said, I feel like you need to just stay within yourself right now because a lot of people are not where you're at. Okay. And they're going to gossip and talk and whatever. So don't tell people what you're doing either. Go and see this lover incognito. Okay. Don't tell them where you're going, what you're doing, nothing. All right. If they're going to find out when you show up, then they find out when you show up, but they going to know when you're there. Okay. Next, you have trust your intuition. With Lobster, financial pinch, and Cat, two-faced friend. Okay, so I feel like your intuition is telling you that somebody here at work, doesn't have to be at work, could be a friend, but somebody here is a two-faced friend. Okay, I feel like trust your intuition. I feel like I feel like your friend is in a financial pinch, okay? And I feel like this is somebody who, it's kind of like if you help this person, they're gonna realize that you're doing way more better than them. That this is somebody who like is in a financial pinch, but they assume that you're also in a financial pinch too. They assume that, man, you're in the same level as me, so But this is somebody that once they find out that you're not, they're going to start talking crap about you. They're going to start whatever. It could be a Pisces. Okay, trust your intuition. Someone has bad luck, bad karma. Okay. And once they see that you're like whatever, they're gonna switch face. What's trust your intuition, lobster and cat? But your intuition is telling you this here. Okay. You have the Two of Coins in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, and the Strength card with the High Priestess, Pisces energy here, Leo energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. Yeah, I feel like someone is not going to be successful here. Okay. I feel like someone's going to get embarrassed. Okay. I feel like because you trust your intuition and you listen to your intuition, someone's going to be embarrassed. All right. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like somebody did too much. Somebody overcommitted to something. Somebody's struggling to juggle in their life. Okay, with the Strength card and the Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like somebody's gossiping about you, stalking you, spying on you, okay? And I feel with the Strength card here, the universe wants you to hold back, okay? Be like, okay, well, since you're spying on me, stalking me here, or you're only giving me half information, I'm going to do what I got to do. Okay, I feel the universe wants you to hold back, show strength, show courage, okay? Because you're going to get through whatever this person is doing because your intuition is telling you ahead of time. So... like you're into, like, I just feel like somebody needs to get it together. Let's clarify. What's the Two of Coins in reverse? The Empress in reverse. Yeah, I feel this person is committed themselves to this person has committed themselves to a whole bunch of like group projects and a whole bunch of clubs that all mistreat them, all that they don't like. This person is stupid. This person does things that they don't like. This person does not see your worth, does not see your value at all. This person cannot see the worth and the value in anyone because they don't know what's good for them. They're struggling to juggle something that is literally beating them up every day. It's like, why are you still holding on to that? Let it go. So because they're holding on to something that is beating them up every day, it's causing them to lose money because every time this person gets punched in the face, they lose $10,000, right? Money comes out their freaking, they're getting hit so hard, money's flying out their freaking pocket. And instead they're sitting there trying to still, I'm still here. And someone is just like mad that you're not there. Or maybe you're pointing it out, whatever. The Tower in reverse, someone's avoiding the inevitable. Like something is going to fall apart and it's like all they're doing is creating something worse for themselves. And because something is worse for themselves, like they're going to come to you and do something because someone's so stupid. What's Six of Wands in reverse? But it's not going to work because you're going to embarrass them. What's the Six of Wands in reverse? The Nine of Cups, yeah, because you're gonna get your wish, and you're gonna be able to embarrass this person because that's what they wanted to you. It's like, oh, your intuition's like, oh, they're being two-faced, and they're da 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 da. You're like, oh, all right, copy, and you're gonna get your wish. You're gonna be able to embarrass this person or say no to this person or something. Okay, the Page of Coins, yep, because I feel like this person it's like they came to you. They came to you to either offer you an apology or to start something new. And I feel like you're gonna be so happy to, man, no, with a smile, no, sorry, the freak. What's the Page of Swords in reverse? The Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like someone's spying on you, stalking you here, okay, gossiping about you and being hurt and disappointed. They're doing this because they're hurt and disappointed, or if they're spying and stalking, they're getting hurt every time they watch you, and they're still watching you because they don't know what they deserve. They like to watch things that hurt them. This person likes to be hurt. So of course, that's why you're just like, this person is stupid. Like, why do they keep showing up somewhere where they know that that's going to hurt them? Because they're dumb. They think that that's what they deserve. This person does not know what they deserve. So they keep putting themselves in energy that people are hurting them, that they feel hurt. I don't feel like you're doing anything because this person is just watching. It's like they're watching your social media. They're watching your Facebook and they're seeing that you're freaking Cancun on the beach. And they're, oh my God, like they're so stupid. Like, stop watching Sagittarius. Stop watching Sagittarius' story and you won't be hurt. Damn. They're so dumb. The Lovers in reverse because, man, this person doesn't even go here. This is a waste of time, a waste of space. This person is trying to act like the victim. Like, stop watching Sagittarius. Just stop talking about Sagittarius. Stop watching Sagittarius, and you will be fine. You will be fine, but they don't get that. They're so dumb because they literally walk into every place that they don't deserve. They accept shit on a stick, and they pretend that is chicken. This person's delusional. They're going outside thinking that something is not what it is. They're like, oh, this stick, oh, this is chicken. People are like, no, that's poop. Are you not looking at that? You don't smell that? But they're so delusional because when you keep putting yourself and overcommitting yourself to being in an energy of mistreatment, you start seeing the world like that. You start changing your own perception. You force your own thoughts to change. You know what? Then you start seeing anything that's bad as good. Shit is good. Anything that's nasty, anything that is not what I deserve is good because they overcommit to that. They do too much of that. So now they're going to become delusional and they're going to accept and they're going to think that all the bad is good. And then be in a cycle of freaking mistreatment forever in their life. They're not going to hop off of this. They're not. So don't worry, Sagittarius. This person is stupid. They're hurting their own feelings. The lovers in reverse, because they don't even like here. They don't belong here. What's the strength card? They don't know their place. They don't know what path they're on. It's like, bro, you got more shit to worry about, sweetheart. The freak. This person has overcommitted themselves to people, places, and things who are beating them up every day. Like, bro, soon enough, you won't even be able to you won't be able to pick up a phone. How much you're getting beat up at work or something like that. How much you're getting beat up at your job. How much you're getting beat up with your family, with your work, with your family, with your friends. Like, you won't be able to even lift a finger to do anything to Sagittarius, to watch Sagittarius, to cry anymore. Someone is so dumb. What's the strength card? You have the justice card. Libra energy. Yeah, because you're going to get good karma, good justice. Period. The freak. The two of cups. You're going to get love. You're going to get people that are going to see you. You're going to get somebody to replace this person. Okay? Period. Someone is dumb. That's why somebody's about to be in a financial pinch. They're not going to be able to afford a phone. So they're not going to be able to freaking watch you on your freaking thing and get freaking mad that you're freaking living your life. And they're dealing with mistreatment because that's all. They're not changing anything. They're just adding more to the mistreatment. That's more that's coming. And like I said, the person's delusional. They see mistreatment as the holy grail. So they're literally like their inner child, man, that inner child is suffering. The little version of this person is suffering, bro. Would hate to be them. Next card, last card you have is forgive yourself. With Harp, great happiness and July. Leo energy here, Cancer energy here, okay? So I feel like you are finding great happiness here. I feel like you're forgiving yourself for, something that happened here. I feel like somebody could have hurt you here, okay? Could be your mother, all right, with this Cancer energy. Could be a motherly energy. Could be a Cancer, could be a Leo. I feel you could be forgiving yourself for something about your beauty as well. But I feel like you're forgiving yourself for something and you're finding happiness in it. You're finding peace in forgiveness for yourself, okay? Forgiving yourself for allowing certain things. What is Harp, July, and forgive yourself? You have the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Five of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Cups here, okay? Could be about your family here. Does not have to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all right? Yeah, I do feel like with the Five of Cups here, I feel like, I do feel there's a lot of sadness here, okay? I feel like you could be mourning the loss of someone here. Someone could have passed away. Someone could have died, okay? I feel like you're mourning the loss of someone here, okay? I feel like you could be forgiving yourself for maybe you're like, damn, man, if I would have just, man, they called me right before that happened. Like if I would have just heard them, then, with the Eight of Wands in reverse here and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel the universe wants you to know that there is delays coming. Okay, there is a lot of delays coming here. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, the universe wants you to start something new. Okay, be willing to restart your life. Okay, every loss opens doors to new beginning, okay? So the universe is going to block a certain way. Like you cannot go here at all. You can't do this at all because they want you to start over fresh new, okay? This pain, this loss was meant to push you to start your life over, okay? Do not stay somewhere. Do not stay stuck doing the same thing. Do not. Whatever the universe is delaying, it's like a hard block is what I feel, okay? I feel like the universe wants you to not go in that direction because they want you to restart your life over or apologize or do something here. The 10 of Cups here, I feel like you have emotional fulfillment. You have long-term happiness coming towards you, okay? But know that, pain is only temporary, okay? You have to feel your emotions. If you hold it in, it'll turn toxic. You got to release it. Emotions are part of the process. We have emotions because we're supposed to feel it, okay? Cry, scream, yell, shout, whatever you have to do, okay? All your emotions are valid. We have emotions, but we're supposed to feel it and release. Feel it and release. The more that you hold in, the more you're stopping for energetically. Okay, you got to keep it flowing, just like poop, right? You're not going to sit there and not go poop if you feel like you have to go poop, right? When you feel the urge to go poop, you pooping, right? When you feel the urge to release emotions, release emotions. Okay, I know that you're a Sagittarius, you're a fire sign. You don't really work too well with the water, but you got to get water is half your body. You got to get in tune with that. Some of you guys need to kind of be willing to go more with the flow more. Okay. Let's clarify. What is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? You have the 10 of Cups here, okay? Yeah, I feel like, the universe wants you to know that your fulfillment, the 10 of Cups is here twice. Your emotional fulfillment is when you restart, okay? Is when you restart, when you apologize, whatever. That is when your emotional fulfillment starts. It's not wherever the universe is delaying. It's not there. You won't be emotionally satisfied for the rest of your life there. You have to restart new, okay? You have the 5 of Cups in reverse. You won't regret it, all right? But if you don't restart new, you're going to stay with this grief and this sadness. It's going to linger here, and you're just going to become miserable. What is the 8 of Wands in reverse? You have the Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. Yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to know that you're going to be with patience is key here. Okay, take your time. Like I said, go with the flow. Be patient. You're going to heal. Okay, you will heal this and you will be able to move forward. The universe wants you to know that they're blocking that certain direction because you already healed that. You already have, you don't need that anymore. Okay, you have ascended. Your energy is, you're doing a beautiful job at healing work. Okay, you have ascended so much that you don't even really need that. Your ego could be telling you that you need it, that you still need to be in that path, that you still need to go in that direction. But if you really think about it, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you don't trust that path, right? Or, something about it is not reliable. So it's not going to be hard to be like, whatever. Okay, you have the Page of Cups. Yeah, your intuition is telling you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's the 5 of Cups here? You have the Chariot, Cancer energy here. You're definitely protected here. Okay, the universe wants you to know that you're protected. So it's like you weren't supposed to answer the call. You weren't supposed to be there to save this person, especially if this is like a death. Okay, our death is already written before we come. Okay, when we're supposed to die is already written. You can't change that. Nobody can change that. It's already written. Just like the day that we're born is already written, the day when we die is already written. So this person was meant to die when they were supposed to die, okay? And when we die, we don't really die. This dies, but our soul stays alive. Okay, so this person, could be somebody in your family. They're going to be in your energy. They're not going anywhere. I feel like if you know that somebody passed away, this person could definitely be in your energy. A lot of death energy this week, okay? But you're protected to move forward. You're protected to do what you have to do after this loss, okay? After this feeling disappointed, whatever, okay? Forgive yourself because the universe was protecting you. You weren't supposed to be in there. You weren't supposed to stop this. You weren't supposed to try nothing, okay? This is the path that this person chose. And the thing is that, that's why like making everything, oh, God this, God that. Why would God want someone to die? That's why I always tell you, don't pray to the God. It's yourself. I'm not saying that God or Jesus doesn't exist, but we're not supposed to be praying to them. We're supposed to look at them as an example. They're not the ones that made us come down here. We did. Pray to God, pray to Jesus was a thing to get us away from ourselves, to make us feel bad. And oh my gosh, I should have been there. Make us feel depressed, and then go see a therapist, and then go get on pills. But if we just realize, you know what? No, we each an individual soul decides to come here. Each individual soul. And if something and that person chose to end their life, maybe their life was cut short, maybe it was early, maybe they were young, whatever it was, they chose that because it was probably meant to teach you something. It was probably meant to teach someone else something, because pain is a teacher. We're here to learn. This person was probably the happiest person ever, right? They probably were in a certain place in their life, right? That's always how it happens. This could have been a baby for some of y'all. You could have had a miscarriage or whatever. Okay? Especially if you had a miscarriage. Those souls know that they're not going to be there for long. Everything happens for a reason, all right? You have the moon, Cancer energy. Yeah, I feel like it's for some of y'all, this could be your heads up. You could be having a dream that someone's going to pass away. Yes, they are. I could be confirming it for you. You can't stop it. You can't prevent it. It's going to happen. Someone is going to pass away. If you're like, for some of you guys, you're getting dreams or you're worried that someone's going to, yes, they are. I feel like it's somebody close to you or whatever. So you're getting the heads up so that when it happens, you don't sit here and become depressed. Instead, you accept. Damn. Some of y'all are getting people's, damn, that's crazy. Cancer energy. Don't be scared. Instead, be an acceptance. Because you can't, man, I also heard this too in a song by 50 Cent. Death must be peaceful because life sucks. Someone's going to be at peace. Trust. This is hell, guys. I've said that before. Hell does not exist. Hell was created with the religious shit. There's no heaven or hell. This is at worst as it gets. It doesn't get worse than this. This is at worst as it gets. Right here. This is hell. We in it. After this, we go to the spirit world. And obviously malice lives here. Anybody who did anybody else wrong, once they go to the spirit world, they automatically regret it. You automatically, and when you go up there and you're in the room with the ancestors, man, they're all looking at you like tisk, tisk, tisk. But they're forgiving and stuff. So it's not we don't get tormented or whatever. We torment ourselves up there. They don't do it for us. We do it. Okay. Anyways, point is, because down here we come with an ego and we forget that someone else's pain is our pain too. That ego makes you think that, man, your hurt is your hurt and my hurt is my hurt and I'm gonna do this to you and I'm not gonna care. Okay, when you get up there, it will care. What you do, because anytime you hurt somebody, you end up hurting yourself in the end. And once you ascend, once we croak, and especially this person maybe this person was not a good person. Once they elevate, they will realize, oh wow, that seal is broken. Once you get out of this vessel, if you have not been awakened before you get out the vessel, once you get out the vessel, you automatically remember everything. Damn, I did that all to people. This person might end up staying in the universe because they're gonna have to make a lot of things up. Ooh, God, this is getting deep. All right, I feel this person is gonna, after passing away, they're gonna stay in the energy because they have a lot of apologies to do. They have a lot of I'm sorry's to do because they messed up a lot of people's life in the physical. That when they get to the spiritual, they won't be able to live with themselves. Like I said, they're not gonna feel okay going to the spirit world and dealing with the ancestors because they're gonna want to deal with themselves first. That's why a lot of souls still roam out here. Trying to, man, I gotta get right. Some of y'all, this person was so bad that, man, the light is, they're not gonna get to, they're not gonna see the whatever for a while. Someone might be lost in translation. The moon, something is being hidden. Don't be scared. What's the Five of Cups? Everything happens for a reason. Something that's going to strengthen you, okay? What's the Five of Cups? It's going to be your pet. Pets too. Everything has a soul. Any living thing has a soul, okay? The Nine of Cups in reverse, all right? Yeah, I feel like, yes. Your worst nightmare. If you're getting a dream that someone is going to die, they're going to die. If you're getting a dream or you're getting a notion that you're going to experience some type of disappointment or grief, or you're gonna be mourning something or sadness or a loss, yes, it's coming. Okay, you could be feeling somebody else. You could be like wondering, okay, you could be feeling this. If this is not you going through this, somebody else could be going through this, and they're like in your energy, and you're feeling their energy. This is too much, Sagittarius. Who are you? Huh? Who are you? I'm tapping into crazy stuff. I'm not complaining. I just call it how I see it. Okay. But anyways, yeah, it's gonna happen, love. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. I feel like you're not gonna want this to happen. All right. I feel like this person is gonna leave this planet salty, upset, bitter. Like this is a situation where like this person could have just got fired from their job because they found out that they stole $10,000 of dollars, and then the next day they get robbed, and you know, something crazy happens and their life ends. It's like they're gonna leave this planet bitter, you know. And maybe that's why too. It's like you're gonna have to forgive yourself because you know this person was not a good person. It's like once you find out like everything, once the cops come and they tell you, yeah, it looks like this could be your son. It looks like this person was, just ended up getting fired from their job, for stealing $10,000 of worth of merchandise. And then they were walking on down the street and they got robbed. And then the robbers did what they did, right? And then you're going to have to forgive yourself for the fact that like, okay, like I didn't really know that person like that. I thought I knew them, but you didn't know what this person did behind closed doors until they're gone. And the universe wants you to be more grateful instead, because if this person did not leave, you would not have known how untrustworthy, how unreliable this person was. This is kind of crazy, guys. What's the Page of Pentacles here? You have the Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, someone did not grow up in life. Someone did not. There was not any notable growth in this person's life. This person's characteristics. This person stayed the Page of Pentacles till the day they left. They didn't grow. They didn't expand. Their maturity level didn't expand. Nothing. They stayed as a page. They refused to push themselves further and to be better in life. That's not your fault. You can't force anyone to be a good person. You can't force anyone to heal. You can't force anyone to grow, to change, to do the right thing. You can't, because of free will. So I feel like peace and harmony is going to come to you, okay? Great happiness is going to come to you after that. I know you don't feel this. This could be happening in July. This could be your heads up. Like I said, for a lot of you, you're very intuitive. You're very psychic. You're picking up that somebody, like I've been picking up on death energy all this week, okay? So you could be picking up on the same shit, and you're like, damn, who is it? It's somebody who is not reliable or consistent. For some of y'all, this is somebody who you want gone. This is somebody who, man, this is somebody who is irresponsible. This is somebody who has no initiative. This is somebody who's boring, lazy. This is somebody who likes to make you feel stuck. This is somebody who has perfectionism. This person judges you a lot. This person is cheap. This person is dull. This person likes to take risks. This person is a gambler. You don't trust this person at all. For some of y'all, this is somebody who, man, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't care. And I feel like you have to forgive yourself, because I feel like, even if this is somebody who mistreated you, like for example, not like a family member or someone who once they pass away, you're going to find out all the crap that they actually did and who they really are. If it's not somebody like really close to you, if it's somebody who you're like, man, I don't care, good for them, it's what they deserve, right? If it's somebody like that, I feel like that this happening is going to help you forgive yourself, because you're going to realize, man, every action has a reaction. Like, you're going to realize how serious, like, the universe takes things. And it's like you're gonna be crying, but you're gonna be crying, of like happiness, tears of joy. So grateful that, man, that you did what you did, right? Maybe because of this person, you had to put yourself in a certain predicament. Maybe because of this person, you had to cause certain delays for yourself. You had to put yourself in an energy where people couldn't really trust you like that, where you had to be inconsistent, unreliable, because somebody else was forcing that energy upon you. Right. And it's like, once this person is gone and they have to restart their life over, or like I said, some of the other croaking, right? Once that happens, you're going to forgive yourself. You're going to be like, you know what? I had to do what I had to do. But maybe you were really hard on yourself for the fact that, like, you were causing all these delays for yourself. Maybe you were beating yourself up, and once this happens, you're going to realize, man, sorry, Sagittarius, like, you were just doing what you had to do. And I'm happy that you did what you had to do. I'm sorry for telling you all those things. You were just doing what you had to do, Sag. Because look it. That could. Okay? So don't worry. Don't worry. Whichever way the cookie crumbles. For some of y'all, this is good. For some of y'all, you're going to be like, that's my son. Yeah, but he's a murderer. So what? What is throne, wind chimes, and you are here for a reason? You have stay the course, number 29. Don't panic. You are not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you're like I said, a lot of you guys are exactly where you need to be at. Okay. I feel like the universe is just they need to clear it up for you. They need to make it a little more, clear for you. I also feel like with the Eight of Swords here, I feel like there was something here that you were doing, or that was in the space that was stopping you from fully being able to, this could be a situation where you just left your partner, right? You and your partner broke up because you were supposed to be the one in charge of your child. All right. It was you and your partner were not supposed to have this child together and live happily ever after. I do apologize, but that's the truth. You weren't supposed to. You were supposed to have this kid. Yes. You were supposed to separate. Yes. And then you were supposed to co-parent. Mm-hmm. And, or whatever. Maybe you're the one that has custody, whatever. Maybe the parent is out the picture, whatever it is. But you're the one that's going to have the position of authority. Even if the other parent is the one that has the custody, something is going to change. Like, your baby mother or the father of your child, whatever, is going to end up getting a new boyfriend, a new girlfriend, and they're gonna be living life, and you're gonna be the man. Can the kid stay with you for the 3 months because me and Kanisha are going to Dubai? It's like, yep, leave him with me, of course. The 3 months that the child is with you, they're gonna see who's the real parent up in here. Okay, I'm not trying to put parents against parents. That's not what I'm doing. But I'm just trying to make it, even if you're the father and the mother has, the custody, you are still the father. Don't forget that. Especially if you have a son. A mother can't teach a son what a father can. Do you understand? So either way, the universe is going to make sure that you have a position of authority in some way, right? Maybe you're stuck because you're like, man, the mom does drugs and she's crazy. She doesn't deserve to have the child, but because the state thinks that, maybe you're a better parent than the mom, and you're a man. The universe is going to, man, something is going to happen. Like I said, they're going to go off with that boyfriend and that girlfriend and go to freaking Egypt and get freaking locked up because they're doing drugs over there. And then here you are. Here comes the police. Hey, do you know so-and-so? Yeah, that's the mother of my child. Yeah, well, she's locked up right now in Dubai. She had 4 grams of cocaine, and yeah, so she's in jail for the next you're gonna have to take care of your child from now on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. So stay the course. Okay, the universe is going to open the door. Don't worry. Okay. What's cat, a two-faced friend, trust your intuition, and lobster? You have trust the guidance you're receiving, number 33, okay? Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so that you can trust your divine guidance, Archangel Michael. All right? So, I feel like the universe wants you to trust your God, trust what you're receiving, trust that this person is being a two-faced. I feel like they're not doing it in your face. Or maybe you're not 100% sure, but trust your intuition. I feel this person is like I said, the universe. I've told another sign this. The universe is in rooms where we're not in. Okay, the universe hears conversations that other people are having that we can't see. So when the intuition tells you something, it's because the universe saw something that you didn't see. Okay, yeah, I feel like as well the universe is gonna give you the ability to, like I said, smack them right with it, embarrass them with their own crap. Okay, so don't worry, just trust the guidance that you're receiving. Okay, trust that this person is two-faced. Trust your intuition. Okay, it might not even make sense. You're like, they're in a financial pinch, but they asked for they came to me, like they took me out on a date or whatever. Man, two-faced. Two-faced. Someone's just doing that to see if they can get something out of you, you know? So be careful here. But like I said, I don't think you have to be careful. Just trust your intuition, even if it doesn't make sense. Like, how are they a financial pinch and they just took me out? To freaking, if their intentions is not good, right? They're in financial pinch because this person is like, they're doing that because they know, someone could be taking something on credit or they borrowed money. Okay? You never know what people are really going through, all right? What's forgive yourself, July, and harp? If you're putting stuff in your face, stop doing that. Stop. Stop. Be natural, okay? Your body is going to start aging in a way that you didn't expect because no one knows what's going to happen when we're 40, 50 until we get there, okay? So your body's going to start changing and it's going to start rejecting the shit that you're doing to your skin. I feel like a lot of you guys are injecting like fillers or whatever, or you're like using like anti-aging cream. Stop using all of that shit. Embrace it. Instead, take care of yourself. Drink more water. Okay, if you're having skin issues, drink water. Drink water. Stop with the sugary shit. Stop. I suggest you cut out all sugary drinks, except maybe coffee. If you need your coffee, if you need your tea, that's the only sugary drink you should be drinking. You want your skin to do better? Drink water. Make water, man, the only thing that's in your body besides coffee and tea. And if you drink, then a drink once in a while. A little margarita once in a while. We can help ourselves heal, but we're doing shit to ourselves. It's what you're eating. It's what you're ingesting into your body, man. Obviously, if you're sagging or whatever, that's part of life. We're all gonna get there. Like, what do you think? Embrace it. Instead, work with your body. Don't try to freaking change it. What is this? Embrace the change that your body is going through. You have number 10. Don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up, okay? Yes, I believe it does not want you to give up here, okay? Don't settle for less. Just because this person is gonna be gone, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like that was the best. Like, now that they're not here, like, what am I gonna do? They were supposed to be gone, so go live your life, okay? I feel like the universe has a surprise for you. Okay? So go live your freaking life. I feel like you have the child, you deserve to have your dreams come true. Just because this person is not here anymore does not mean that your dreams are not going to come true. Your dreams are still going to come true. You're still going to get what you want. It's just they're not going to be able to be here to see it or whatever. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to get it. It's not going to happen. Okay? I also feel like I said, this is somebody that you want to be gone. Okay? The universe does not want you to give up. Okay? Because they're about to be gone. They're about to be gone. And forgive yourself for all the delays that you had to cause for yourself. Forgive yourself what you had to put yourself through in order to deal with whatever this person was doing. Okay? Because this person's about to be gone. So do not give up. You are a child of the divine. You are protected. Okay? You have the right to be on this planet and to do the things that you want to do just like everybody else. And if somebody's going to come in here and try to stop that, the universe got the last say. You don't stop anything for anyone. Step into the spotlight. Number 30, everybody's getting this damn card. Okay, a lot of you guys are highly protected right now. You're highly protected. Your angels. Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to experience this grief, this loss, heal it, and then you're meant to go and show other people, because you're gonna meet other people that are gonna be dealing with the same thing, or that have went through the same thing, and because you're gonna heal this, or you are meant to heal it. Okay, and then teach others how to heal, how to deal with grief, how to deal with loss, how to deal with regret, how to deal with failure, how to deal with disappointment, how to deal with mourning, how to deal with feeling abandoned or unloved, how to deal with discontent, sadness, grief. Okay, you're meant to teach others how to do that. That's why you're experiencing it. Okay, you're meant to be out here spreading the word. Okay, like you're gonna get a lot of attention. You're gonna be in the spotlight. The universe is putting a spotlight on you. Okay, so like I said, the universe wants you to know you're protected from this person. The universe is gonna show you how much you are protected. They're gonna show you how much you're protected. You've been protected. Okay, others of you, like I said, you're protected. You weren't supposed to be with this person there. Because if you were in that car with them, if you were on that ride with them, that would have been you too. You weren't supposed to be there. You're protected. You weren't ever going to be there ever. Your energy is protected. Okay? So you can't change anything. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. Okay? Yeah, and that's it. And I feel like those of you guys that this person was someone that you couldn't trust or that was unreliable, this person put a spotlight on themselves. Right? They did this to themselves, right? They stole from their job $10,000. Spotlight. They're them getting jacked, them getting robbed in the middle of the street or whatever. That they're fanning out money on the street. This person is driving around, like I told another sign, in a rental, freaking Escalade rental, bumping music like it's theirs, like they own the shit, hopping out of it. Yeah, it's my shit. Someone is calling the attention that is coming for them. So you need to know that too. Like when something does happen, it's because they were the idiot to do it. They shone the light. Yeah, look at me. I'm over here. Hey, and then somebody that thought that they were around people that they could trust, or a place that they could trust. Man, everybody out right now is needy and desperate. Can't trust no one. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.